Okay, everybody, this is the Mardox live chat for November 30th, 2016. This is going to be round number 2 because it looks like our live stream failed. So, what was I saying when I started it earlier? Yeah, we're talking about the fact that we have a contest running. We'll start with a contest. So get into our website, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Mardox Plus. Make sure to like or dislike the videos, each one if you have to, and make a point of commenting. Even if you dislike the video, put a comment in and tell us why you dislike the video. It's really important. We do have members that tell us that the video, they did not like it for such a reason, and it does make a big difference in terms of us making it better. Okay. I'm Nelson Buck. We have Carrie Foster. We have Ernie. Ernie, how do you say your last name? Geeting. Wow. Okay, so we have Ernie Geeting, Carrie Foster, and myself, Nelson Buck. Carrie, you can open up the video, and so you Ernie, at this point. I think it'll work now. It's the upload stream that wasn't working well before. If you guys want to turn them on, we'll try them out and see how well this goes. Okay, so we have a contest each month. Every month, our members can come in and win a prize. So we have a different prize for every month. This month was a customized cup with the person's name or name on it. Like, for example, I know Carrie has one. I know Ernie. Ernie, do you have one yet?
No, I do not.
You do not. Yeah, you got to work up to that, don't you? Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Okay, so I know Carrie has a cup, but she doesn't want to get up and go get it, so we'll leave her be. We've seen it in the previous videos, and we'll have it in future videos. Anyway, so the month of November 2016, the cup is with your name on it, and we have a winner. Last night we had the supercomputer running and pulling up all, doing all the calculations, seeing who commented, who thumbs up, who thumbs down, who was subscribed, and we came up with this winner here. And guys, I see it on our screen here. This is John Smith from Med Cruises Yacht Charter. So, John Smith, you're going to receive a private message on your YouTube channel shortly. So watch this video, go watch your messages, and in your messages there's going to be an instruction in there telling you to send us your address and phone number so that we can have the cup made and sent to you. Make sure you do this or we can't send you your prize. That's the one thing you have to do. So, congratulations, John Smith. You're probably one of the only people that got a customized, personalized name cup from Mardox.com so far. Now, December 2016 is going to be an interesting month. We are giving away two $25 Amazon gift cards to two separate winners. Now, they're both going to be pulled at the last day of December, and there's going to be two winners for that prize. So make sure to get in on our channel. Make sure you're subscribed, like or dislike. We prefer like. We like people who like. And comment. Put your comments in the comments below. That's really critical. If you don't put comments in, you're automatically excluded from the contest. So make sure you get in there. Two $25 Amazon gift cards, and no, there's no chance that one person can win both. The system will choose two separate winners. So with that, today's topic, I'm going to go to Ernie. Ernie had a good topic during the live stream, which botched up. So Ernie, if you want to talk about it.
All right. Yeah, I came out with a question today, and I was going to ask everyone here that was able to attend, what one marketing tool or resource would you find it hard to be without?
I responded earlier. My pillow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need my pillow for marketing. No. Okay. So so what you're looking for, Ernie, is what service, specifically service, not a platform. Like I said, email in the recording previously, but not the method. You're talking about what service that you cannot go without.
Service, software, plug-in, anything that you think is really helped you a lot,
right,
or feel it's essential to the effectiveness of your marketing.
Okay, so Carrie, your answer was?
An autoresponder and referral frenzy.
Yeah, referral frenzy is pretty good for building up referrals, and autoresponder. Yeah, okay, I get it. Yeah, I get it. We're coming up with the autoresponders. Okay.
Well, you need one, or you can't build a list. And without a list, where are you?
Well, we can build a list, but with our system, it's not really an autoresponder the way traditionally. But we can still build a list with it. You just need people to sign up underneath you.
Right.
We have Belinda. Hey, Belinda, I haven't seen you yesterday.
Hi.
You disappeared. What service can you not go without on the internet to make your business go forward?
My lead scrapers, I've used them for years, and they've been the only reliable thing for me.
Cool. Do you have any specific ones as an idea that you can mention?
Oh, geez. I have all types from phone to social media. I have all types. I use them all equally.
Oh, cool. Oh, there goes my doorbell. Go get them. Go get the door. Keeping in mind, people, this is recorded live. There's no editing. It's absolutely raw footage, and that's interesting. Yeah. What about you, Ernie? You asked the question, but can you back that up with a response?
Yeah, and that was the response I had to Carrie earlier too. Is that referral frenzy? Definitely, I'm with her on that one. If you do any marketing at all using traffic exchanges or mailers, that is the tool to use. It really is. Gives you a ton of. If you're a paid member, you get a ton of credits every month. You can mail. You got like a one push button mailing, and what is there? Something like almost 100 mailers in there right now, Carrie?
There's over 100. I think there's like 130 or somewhere around there.
Oh yeah, at least. No, there's more than that.
And you get like thousands of
No, I mean John,
credits.
not John Brewer, not Ernie, the other one, Michael Kostra. He had mentioned that he had a list of 250 of them.
Wow.
Well, I'm talking about the ones that are in the bonus.
Yeah.
The bonus and instant mail groups and. But that's just the mailers, and then there's a whole list of traffic exchanges too that gives you a ton of credit. So it's a really useful tool.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And the second thing that I mentioned that would probably come in a close number 2 would be Build-A-Biz Online, and Carrie and I were both reiterating the importance of tracking. And she says she's not doing a whole lot of tracking yet, but it's really something on that program.
That's right. Yeah.
So,
And,
I was interested in seeing, Ernie show what that tracking looks like in there and how he does it.
Yeah, can you do that, Ernie? Not too long, but Carrie, kill your video, and Ernie, can you do a live screen show with like a brief overview of what we're talking about?
Okay, can you guys see this?
Yes, we can.
Alrighty, I'll get logged in here then.
Yeah, without showing your password and username, because I'm not editing this
Yeah,
out.
it's all covered there. And this is the in members area of Build-A-Biz Online. And Carrie and I both have affiliate URLs for that. So contact one of us if you want to join. Haha, there's my plug. And if you'll notice that you have email tracking, cloaking tracking, and I'm going to just click on that cloak track. You can see I got a bunch of them in there. And adding a tracker is as simple as, I got so many there. You just pick your campaign name and say, I want to do Mardox. I'm going to call this Mardox 22 because that's one I know I'm not using. Then I would just put my Mardox link in there. I'm not going to put in my affiliate link in here, of course, because I'm doing this for a quick purpose. And I can choose what my tracking URL is going to be. I like to use this one. And I can choose whether to cloak that URL or to go ahead and display it. So I'm going to go ahead and cloak it. And then I also get to choose whether or not I want to put a branding bar on there, which basically promotes Build-A-Biz Online with my happy little face. So I will not do that. So I'll just click hidden. And to add that, I would just add it just like that. And there is my original URL. And here is my shortened and tracked URL. And did I say I was going to pull up that? I did, didn't I? Okay, so let's take a look at that. Tell me if you can see this.
Yes, we can.
Okay, there's the Mardox. Because my cookies is going right to the members area page. But you can see then that it's only showing the Babel link since I have it cloaked. And there's no bar on the top or bottom with my happy face on it. So you know then that that's not something I have my bar on there, my Now, we'll go back here and let's look at the stat. Let's see if the stat's registered yet. You just go back to the cloaking trap shrinking area, and we have to find that one here. Hopefully it's right on the end. There it goes. And you can see it's already registered that click. If you click on stats, you will see exactly where that came from.
Right.
And since it just takes a couple seconds here, there you go. And it's showing right here that it came directly from Build-A-Biz Online. But so you not only see when that happened and the IP address it came from and the number of clicks you had, but you also see the actual location it came from. You can see how
another one that has more stats, right?
I'm sorry?
Like go to another site that you have more stats on.
Oh, sure. I don't think I clicked that. Let me go back here. There we go. But I clicked it and I didn't click it. So let's take something here that we've talked about here. So that we're actually talking about a program we discussed. If I see one handy here. If not, there we go. There should be Mardox in here somewhere. I have so many of them, as you can see. Some of these are programs I'm no longer actively promoting. I just can go in there and delete those at any time, which I have not yet, but there's a lot of good things in there. I believe I mentioned this Guerrilla Marketing Pro. I'll show you this one right here. This is one program that I'm promoting. Here are my stats for Guerrilla Marketing Pro.
Right.
And it should come up shortly. And you'll see that there you go, right there. You can see where they're coming from. You can see this particular thing is in a mailer, and you can see somebody from this IP address clicked on that mailer ad that I sent for this program, and out of the 58 clicks today, 49 of them were considered unique. And once again, I can look at this and I can say, I can see that already 2 of my clicks in the last hour or so have come from 100%, or no, there was a different one. One of my clicks has come from 100 clicks from you. One of them has come from 100% commission traffic, and so on and so forth. I can scroll all the way down there and see. There's a number of them now. So I'm looking at this, and as I scan, I'm looking at this saying, look, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, down below 5 of them already that have come in from 100 clicks for you. I can see I'm getting a pretty good response from that one today. So you can tell what days are your best mailing days.
The goal was for $20,000
using are your best
as a group, and all the websites talking about it.
You can now raise
$20,000 for the guy.
You can use a lot from this little graphic, and it also displays your original URL. So that's the URL that I have actually chosen to cloak or track, or track. You can do both. And they also have a rotator ability in here, so you can rotate several sites with one link, and then you would take that link and post it to your traffic exchange, and it would rotate whichever site you choose on there. But so there's a lot of great things in here. That's why I think it's an invaluable tool. And for Carrie, you're looking how to track. That's that simple.
Yeah, so it's just as simple as like figuring out what site's giving you hits, basically. Then, right?
Yeah, it's really
it's really not. So what if you like sent out like 1,000? Like, would there be any strategies you could use to find out whether one was better than the other?
Yeah, you actually could. Now, if you're using Referral Frenzy, you kind of already have that information, because you can look at the status of your last ad, and let's see if I can stop the share here.
I could have done it for you.
You can see by looking at the status of your last ad how many clicks came from each one of those ad resources. But as far as Build-A-Biz online goes, yeah, you still could, because you could keep track of everything you sent in that day and how many people you sent it to, and comparatively look at that and say, well, gee, I sent out to 1,000 people to each one of these mailers, and I can see that the one that was most responsive was.
Sorry, Belinda, I muted you because, not to be impolite. It's just that I was here. We were basically picking up little bits and pieces of what you were saying to your daughter, I think, off camera.
So, I wasn't talking. There's nothing going on here.
Oh, there was nothing going on. I had, or it was because I was hearing what Ernie was saying back through your microphone, maybe.
Well, I muted myself, and when Carrie said there was background noise, I went ahead and muted myself
Oh,
before
yeah.
she,
Yeah. Okay. I don't want to get too long on services. Ernie, can you give me your link, or Carrie, can you give me one of your links to that service, and we'll get it into the resource section tonight.
Yeah,
Let Ernie put his in there because
Yeah.
I'm not really doing anything with mine yet. I have to set it up.
I already joined under Ernie.
Okay, so Ernie, give me that link so I can put it in the into the resource section, and we'll feature it in tomorrow's video. Hey, like I said, I don't want to go too long because today I got very limited bandwidth. I'm only able to push a megabyte a second right now today, so I don't want to push too hard. In a couple of days, my whole internet thing will be back to normal. What happened is, some of you may know, my internet got turned off. I took 5 months to pay my bill. I paid my bill, but they turned me back on. That's fine. But they limited my account at 1 megabit until I get the other little portion paid. Thank you, phone company. So hey, at least I got a megabit. At least I have that. So what I want to talk about real quick, and I'm going to show. I'm going to share screen at the same time here. I don't like doing this too much because it takes up so much resource. Just bear with me here a second. No, yeah, I can. Okay, there we go. And I think I can go. Can you guys see this yet? No, you guys don't see anything, eh? There we go.
Yet.
Okay, there we go. There is a GoFundMe account sitting there. And yesterday we talked about a sad story, really sad. And what had happened is, and I was right, the guy's name is Jason. He is going through divorce, found out his wife cheated on him. He wanted to go through a divorce. The mother decided, well, since I'm going through a divorce and I'm the one caught cheating, I'm most likely going to lose my kids. She decided to murder, literally stab both her kids with a knife, and then turn the knife on herself while talking to the police and leaving them a message saying, I killed my kids and I'm going to kill myself now too. And it's not the gruesomeness of the story that I really want to get into, but it's the fact that we started a GoFundMe account. The goal was $20,000 only a few days ago. That was the goal. And as you guys can see on the screen here, can you guys see that number clearly enough? I'm hoping you can. I can blow this up a little bit, I think.
Yep.
Well, with everybody donating, it is now at $51,625 to help Jason with the funeral and his getting through his life. Yesterday, out of everybody who watched our video and passed the word on, I think 3,000 people went in and donated yesterday alone, because yesterday it was only $17,000. So in one day, that's like what, $38,000 in donations in one day.
Wow.
That's outstanding. Now, what I said, now if anybody listened last night, when you watch movies like Criminal Minds and stuff like that, those kind of shows, they're right. There are stress breakers, stress points in people's lives where some people just snap. They snap, they pick up a gun, or they take their car. And I know there's a lot of people out there have thought of this, how easy it would be to turn the steering wheel and take out 300 people. I'm sure somebody has thought about that at some point. And this would be a stress breaker. Now, what causes it? There's always something in someone's life that would lead up to that. It doesn't mean everybody's psychotic. But look at Jason's situation. Wife cheated on him, caught it, going through a divorce, then lost his kids. Doesn't mean he hated his wife, but he lost her too. You know? Now he's in the news. Talk about all the stress. At least when he looks at this now, he sees just $51,000. You can see that, there's actual people that actually care. And at the same time, I like this because we can see the photos of the kids. And you can see how young they were. Now, they were taken out of this world before even trying to do anything in this world for themselves.
As a mother, having 2 kids and losing one, I didn't lose my baby the way he did, but the pain's still the same, and I can understand how he feels.
Look at this, guys. $10, $20, $25, $20, $5. It's, look at the comments in here. Coming here from the Philip DeFranco show. Philip DeFranco was promoting this. I watch him on a regular basis. The links in yesterday's video, and a lot of people have a lot of good words and nice things to say about what's going on and how they have sympathy for this person. But a lot of people donated, so it's like, hey, thanks people for doing this for this one guy. I mean, he might be a complete stranger to us, but it's a complete stranger that he needs a helping hand, and I think it was worth talking about. it's tragic situation on the internet, and we hear about so many bad stories, but there's no good ending. And for once, here's a bad story, and we can't undo it, but at least there's something, even if it's just pennies in the bucket compared to the tragedy. At least it's something.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, you can't put a value on those lives. You just can't. Even if you were to put $100 billion, that's what I mean by this is just pennies in the bucket. But it shows the appreciation to total strangers who don't know this guy from a hole in the ground.
And it helps him pay for the costs of the funeral and everything.
Yeah, because I think I'm not sure about the kids. I know my wife and I don't think we had life insurance on our kids until they were about 5 years old at one point. Because it never occurred to us, what if? And but even if they had life insurance, I'm not sure if a parent doing something like that, if the life insurance is going to pay out on it. I'm not sure about that.
I don't know.
That's something maybe somebody, if is a lawyer, could actually maybe get back to us and tell us what what other stipulations behind the scenes on a situation like that. I'll stop starting screaming.
Yeah.
I think it's going to start killing our bandwidth here.
I don't know.
That's it. You know, so no, that's I just find it's neat. Yesterday there was only 17,000. When I first heard about it, there was only a few $1,000, like $1,700, and then it went to 17,000. It was like a huge number, and I went, oh wow, neat, you know. And then this morning I look at it, 51,000, and it's still climbing. It's still climbing. I mean, last time I checked, I reloaded the page, and the number had gone up. No, it's still there. Okay, so hey, I tried. You know, hope, cross my fingers, reload the page. It's still the same amount. But you know, we've got to help others out there with all the tragedies and wars and stuff that we hear in this world. It's nice to see there are people out there that still care. That, you know, it might be $10. I'm actually surprised by the amounts as I scroll through. Because I took off screen sharing, but the minimum average seems to be 10. As high as 30, 25. There's a lot of 25s and 30s. Actually, the average might be 20. You know, it's now that I'm looking at it, it's there's a lot here. You know, just I'm just taking a peek through 20. There's a lot of anonymous. I don't know why. If you're gonna donate, why be anonymous? I don't get that. You know, but like I said in yesterday's video, if you guys got a chance, donate $5.
You donate because you don't need to draw attention to yourself. It's better just to give because, you know, the Lord knows what you're doing. That's probably why they're anonymous. I do anonymous too.
Yeah. Okay. See, me, I would donate, and I would like to have my name there. Not for the visibility, but you know, hey, I did this. You know, like you say, there's you know, it's. The Lord does know what you did, and it's what you know you did, not what everyone else knows. That is true. But you see, the highest I've seen was 30 so far. Lots of 5s and 10s. So yeah, I'm just quick gauge is $10 to $15 average. So it's not bad. And yesterday I said, you know, go in, donate $5. I mean, it's not much. $5, what? A couple of cups of coffee.
Yeah.
That's it. Okie dokie. Carrie, did you have a topic for today, or Belinda? Do you guys have topics, short ones, so we can not kill my bandwidth?
I have a question.
You have a question?
Yeah.
What's up?
With my referral link for Mardox, if I wanted to mask or forward it with a domain name or cloak it, can I mask it as well, or do you have the kind of system that it won't cookie if I mask it and not just forward it?
You can forward it.
I mean, can I mask it as well or not?
I've never masked a URL. I'm not sure why someone would want to do that. The one way I would do it, if I was you, do you have a domain name already?
I have several.
Okay. What I would suggest you do is create a website and use an iframe that takes up 100% the height and 100% the width.
I don't know how to do a website. I just get domain names. I never. No, but
I can give you the coding for it, and I can walk you through how to do it. Or later today, give me your access to that domain, and I'll set it up for you on a page you want. But that would be the best way, because then you promote. Let's say, for example, belindacondale.com/Mardox, and that Mardox would then pull up that iframe, which is a viewport in a browser. And
yeah, but I'm not doing hosting now. I'm just doing domains.
Oh, you have no. Right now you have a domain name, but you don't have any hosting for it.
No. Well, see, here's what I do. When I have a referral link of any program that I'm in,
right?
So they don't cut off, and because most people don't even go to the view source code. I know I'm giving it away right now. View source code on Chrome or properties on Explorer. Most people don't think to do that, and unless they're coded, which most aren't, they can't see your affiliate link, or they can't cut it off if you mask your domain.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, that's what I'm saying. They wouldn't be able to mask or cut it off in and the way I'm saying, because the browser would pull up a frame, and in that frame is your actual page, the whole page, not just the code, the whole page. So the
only problem I see with that, Nelson, is that some advertising sources do not allow iframes.
They don't allow iframes?
Yeah.
Okay, so then the next option would be to point one of your domain names to Mardox hosting service, and in there we set it up so it's on the server, so it's not an iframe. We can do that. I can make it so your domain name, as long as it's on my server, I can say your domain name points to this specific page at Mardox.
So I unlock and give you the.
Well, you would have to go into your domain register later tonight or today after all this is done. I'll give you the NS server addresses, the name server addresses. You'll have to go in and update your name server addresses. That can take up to 72 hours to point them. Or if you really want to, is you can have the domain name moved to us, because we're a domain registrar also, but we charge $20 a year for domain registration.
Yeah, I only pay 10, and I'd rather keep it that way.
No, that's fine. That's fine. So what I'll do is I'll give you the name server addresses, and I'll set up an account that comes with your paid package, and yeah. So I'll just have it pointed to the server, to your account, and on your account I'll have it pointed to your referral page.
Thank you. I do have hosting GoDaddy for my BelindaCondell.com, but I'm using that for something totally separate. All my other domains are at another register. And, I've done forwarding before. I know what you're talking about with DS serve, and all that. Yeah. But I prefer to keep that separate. That's why I usually just mask my domains when I buy a domain. That's normal, unless the system doesn't allow it. Then I just have to forward.
Well, masking you gotta be careful of, because now it's coming back as they can label you as being a spammer.
Really? Just for using SEO and stuff?
Yeah, because that's what the search engines and all the organizations are seeing, that if you're masking or hiding information that's critical to the operation of the system, a lot of these networks will refuse you just because you're why are you hiding information? You see, so you must be doing something. It's assumed guilty, and then you have to prove you're innocent, but it's better just to have the domain point to an actual account, and then that account then pulls up your page. It all happens in milliseconds. But,
it's speaking of that, I don't know if you know, but my hard drive got corrupted again, so I was off all day Monday. But it didn't take me a week to get back on, because I already updated and backed up my files. Right. So all I had to do was just reformat.
Right.
I don't know if I think it was the Avast that did it.
If your hard drive's messed up twice in a row now, I strongly suggest that you have your hard drive looked at, or
I know what it is. It's Avast. It didn't happen until I loaded Avast both times.
Okay, but still, take the time to look into it. It might be your hard drive might be corrupt. Your hard drive might be damaged, physically damaged.
But when you reformat the Windows, it wipes out all that stuff.
Not necessarily.
I go back to factory reset.
If there's a physical defect on the disk, the metal itself is scratched, has dust on it, something where the system can't write to that location, it may fail every time you hit that point. Because how old is your computer right now?
A year.
A year? It's not that old. That's it.
No.
Is your hard drive a physical spinning hard drive, or is it like mine where it's microchips?
I have no clue.
Okay, that's another thing.
I never thought there was a difference. I didn't know that
there's a standard IDE or SATA drives. Those are the ones that there's an actual physical turning disc. It spins.
Okay, I think it's SATA. Yeah, okay. I had it custom built for me.
In my computer, they're SSD drives, solid state drives. There's no physical turning parts. My system is all microchips. But if one of those microchips has a burnt spot on it, or one damages, the whole drive is shot. You see, so mine's 10 to 20 times faster than yours, but if one little part of it damages, the whole thing's shot. So it's not better.
The thing is because it set me back financially on my business, because I had to take the time to redo my computers. Thank goodness I didn't load all my files back on yet, because then that would have took another few days. But I have them all backed up on my external hard drive, so I can always reload them anytime.
But if you
I could actually work it from my external hard drive and keep it that way if I wanted to, just to a point.
That's right. But now if you go through the process of putting all your files back on your drive again, and it happens again, don't question if it's a VAST or not. I doubt it's a VAST. It could be. It could be. I'm not saying it isn't.
You can't get a VAST off your computer without reformatting, because those uninstallers don't even get it off.
No, yeah, I know that. But I don't think a VAST is the one that's causing your drive to fail. So if it happens again,
I swear to you, my drive was perfectly fine until both times I loaded a VAST, because there's nothing else.
Because you loaded up, and the data got written to that one bad spot.
Both times?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because a VAST writes at the almost the very first track of your hard drive. Reason for that is it's very close to the boot track. So when you boot your computer, it's one of the very first programs to load and start scanning. A VAST actually works almost at the BIOS level of your computer.
I actually think it was malware, because a lot of people were complaining about VAST, not just me.
Oh, it could be. Like I said, it could be. I don't use a VAST since I gave up on Windows machines totally. And here's my opportunity to sell Ubuntu.
Well, first off, let me get some money, because now I'm behind, and I'm lucky to get Christmas this year.
Oh no! I'm not kidding you. If your drive fails again, if it crashes again, Belinda, give up on Windows. Ubuntu's
I can't.
Free.
My software does not take Linux. I have to have Windows.
Yeah, but well, then have a machine.
For that reason.
Put a machine for Windows for just those things, and get yourself a machine just for Linux. Get used to Linux. You'll see that, holy crap, it works so much better. When there is a glitch, you can fix it. It's not like, oh my God, Microsoft has hidden everything everywhere.
This is the first time I've ever had any problems with any Microsoft.
There was a glitch the other day. This is hilarious. There was a glitch the other day. I couldn't figure out why my camera was all granulated. My video was all almost like I'm hearing a phone ring. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm hearing a phone ring in the background. I was trying to figure out who it is. I could not get my video on my camera on my computer to stop being all pixelated and granule. I went through all the settings on Ubuntu to try to find out what was wrong. My daughter came up behind me, took my mouse and went click, click, click. She goes, "Oh, there you go." So yeah, she realized that on the software I was using to see if the camera was working, there was a pixelated filter on, so it was taking my image and pixelating it right away. So she went click regular or normal view, boom, my camera was fixed. So sometimes you need someone younger to fix it. Okay, Carrie, did you have a quick topic?
I'm reading a blog post right now that Nick Grimshaw wrote. He's a really good. I like to follow him a little bit.
Yeah.
He has 3 reasons to avoid deadly done-for-you programs.
Oh yeah, no kidding. Let's go through them.
So one of the things that he has said here is that if you are to not to avoid learning it for yourself. So like if you have a whole done for you system and they're doing all the stuff for you, like creating the splash pages and things, then you're not going to learn how to do it yourself. And then you won't know how to do it yourself. So you're only going to go as far as that program will take you.
That's right.
You won't actually develop your own skill sets to do it. He says getting stuck into one of these programs means you never evolve to the knowledge to explore beyond the limited scope of that program.
Exactly. And not to mention, I don't know if this is their third point. What would be the third point? That was first and second, or just the first one still?
That was the first one. The second one is to avoid done-for-you programs. They compromise your ability to stand out.
That's correct.
So, like, you're mimicking everybody else in that program, and then that makes, that's a really good point there.
Yeah, and the same as in my videos, my 3-set video. That's why I talk about custom landing pages. Make your own landing pages on your own domain name. Learn how to do HTML. It's not hard to do. It is very simple. In fact, I might put together a little video. I will put together a video series. I'm going to start it tonight. It won't be that hard. And I'll show you guys how easy it is to do some HTML. It's very simple. You just need to sit down and say, okay, I'm going to learn how to do this. And,
Nelson,
yeah.
I've watched, sorry, not to interrupt. I've watched, I kid you not, I'm a very independent woman. I like to learn things so that I don't rely on other people, especially if my outsource is out sick, you know, and I need to be able to rely on myself. But I'm great with words, but when it comes to layouts, graphics, you know, any kind of website design, I try learning code as techy as I am.
I'm not talking at all about doing layouts and code. I'm talking about learn how to put, say for example, like I said earlier, get the coding to put up an iframe, how to go in and change your title, how to go find a certain word on a certain page. Now, I'm not saying you're going to be able to do 100% of it, because there's some websites that I got to hunt for an hour to find out where certain something is. You know, no one's immune to that. But every marketer should know how to go change the title, how to change a word that's wrong. Do you know how many people spend $35 an hour to pay a webmaster to go in to go change one single word? And the programmer goes, oh, well, that took me an hour to do that. You know, I've seen programmers say, oh, you want to change the header on all 68 pages of your website because you told them you had 68 pages, even though the header is one file. Some of these programmers will make you believe they went through and modified all 68 files.
Like a bad mechanic, you know, gets you every time just to fix something simple.
Exactly. Where the guy went in, changed one line of code in one file, saved it, had coffee, played video game for an hour, then gave you a call and went, phew, okay, I'm all done.
Or like make your Rice Krispie bars. You bought them in that commercial and a woman throws flour in her face like she's been stoving.
Yeah, exactly.
Slaving all day.
Exactly. I'm going to put together a little series of videos just to show HTML and what I do. I'll break it down for you guys so you can get an idea. And then I'll even go as far as saying FTP. I'll show you guys what I do when I access sites. And it opens up the world 99% more than what you have when you don't do this. Because then you're stuck with WordPress, or you're stuck with Joomla, you know, or you're stuck with a little geeky nerd living in his parents' basement saying, yeah, I'll change the word for you.
Wait, you're saying WordPress isn't good? Because I have lots of WordPress stuff.
WordPress is extremely limited compared to what you can do. WordPress is limited beyond you can't imagine.
Really?
There's a lot you cannot do because WordPress won't let you do it.
Huh. I had all these plugins.
Well, you got plugins, yeah, but as long as you work within the confines of a plugin. You see? That's why I was saying in one of my videos is make custom landing pages, even if you can't do HTML. Carrie's been talking about landing page providers that you can go to and create landing pages.
So there's like a couple here that Nick mentions in his article.
Yeah.
He's saying that that if you have like a program that has their own landing page, then they lack specifically building your brand and your niche.
Yeah.
And it says nothing much beyond that. They lack your unique input. Programs like Landing Page Monkey or Ad Creator afford you, instead of your personally stamped on a landing page, for instance, make your template and you make your own design basically.
That's right, yeah.
So
there's also some free ones out there like Instant Splash Creator and Splash Wizard. And
I was going to mention that.
And I've used those both. And the first is, I think it's called Instant Splash. That one's incredibly simple and easy to use. But they're very, very easy to use. And if you are fortunate enough to get a plugin for your WordPress, you can throw one together pretty darn fast in there.
Yep.
And what I did is on one of my sites, I have pages set up with just a simple background, and I can drop in virtually any image or type in any text and create my own splashes on the fly. So, and that's through WordPress things. But there are a lot of different options for building these things, and they don't have to be expensive.
Hold on now.
But I'm with you, Carrie. The more you can learn to do yourself, the more effective you can be online.
Oh, I agree.
And I'm also with Nelson that if you can learn some basic HTML commands, it'll only serve you well.
Yeah. Now, Ernie, you don't need a plugin to build a splash page. It's as simple as go in and just make a blog post and promote that specific post.
Correct.
You don't
Correct.
need
but
to
then,
make a
then you have
page.
all you also have your alleys and everything, what they call alleys, you know.
Yeah.
You also have all the surrounding information, and your header stays intact. I'm talking about one that's totally generic, just a totally blank page, no branding.
Yeah.
You can throw anything on.
Well, I try to buy these drag and drop where you can make it. See, I want a website that looks professionally done, but I like it to be easy. So I do try to be independent and get things like drag and drop website makers and things like that. But I also have things like mycapturepage.com, because even though they have some generic that you could choose from, but you can also go in there and reconstruct the heading. You can do things like that. You can change your font, your format. You can do all that.
Yeah.
And honestly, they're just plain fun. They are allowed. If you like messing around with graphics a little bit, or if you don't really, they can be a whale of fun. I mean, I join these things sometimes just so I can play in them. I mean, it's a lot of fun.
That's it. Oh, I've been having fun doing the thumbnails for the videos. And okay, that's using GIMP, but it's a lot of drag and drop. And once I got it. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. And by the way, that's available for Linux, by the way. But I use GIMP, and I'm starting to do the thumbnails, and believe it or not, our hits are going up because we're making custom thumbnails. It's silly, but again, I took the time to learn how to use it, you see, so now I'm not paying someone to do the graphics for silly things like thumbnails, you know. Carrie,
you're missing my picture in your thumbnails.
Yep. Yeah. Well, I need a better photo from you, an actual headshot photo. The one that I got of you has hair all around your shoulders and stuff. I can't edit it out, the background.
I'll dig up something.
Yeah. I need something where your face and hair are high contrast relative to the background, so I can cut the background out.
I don't really have much to choose from, unfortunately.
If you
hey
don't,
guys,
if you don't, then what you want to do is you want to get someone to take a photo of you with a green background behind you.
That won't be possible.
No, but or red. But as long as you're not wearing something similar to the same background color, like today's video, the thumbnail going up, I took a photo with my light brown hair against a yellow wall, and I had a hell of a time trying to get the yellow out of my hair. But you'll see the thumbnail. Carrie, before we end off this thing here, what's the third point?
Okay, well, I did want to make one other comment on what Ernie said about creating a splash page on your blog also brings your traffic back to your blog. So it's actually probably the best way to market, and I don't think hardly anyone is doing that yet.
Yeah. And to add to that, Mardox members, we don't advertise the service, but all paid members have the capacity of one domain name included into their membership package. Now, if you don't already have a domain name or website with us, get a hold of us, because the hosting part of the domain, the hosting, the files and all that, that's paid for in your monthly membership already. It's what we call our unlimited package. We don't look at any disk space or bandwidth. You don't have to worry about any issues like that. We provide you with either Joomla or WordPress at no extra cost. Just let me know and I'll go and install it. But the domain registration, you have to register your domain yourself or have us register it for you. That's, like I said before, we charge $20 US per year for the domain registrations. Domain registrations come with the privacy protection, which means that there's no way anyone's going to get your name, address, and phone number from your domain name. So that's included in that price. But for your $19.95 a month, your hosting package is included. So that's important for our members to know. Get out there, use the service. It's available to you guys.
Yeah, and a blog is really important.
Yeah,
it's an important piece to have.
That's it.
One last point, just so that we don't miss it. Third deadly reason to avoid done-for-you programs. Getting stuck into one of these programs means you never evolve the knowledge to explore beyond the limited scope of that program. That's what he says.
That's right. That's right. If you're going to be under the umbrella of the business, and that includes Mardox, if you're just going to promote the Mardox website, and that's as far as you're going to go. Technically, the Mardox page, the affiliate page, is a done-for-you site. All you need to do is go out and promote the link. If you don't do anything past that, you're going to be stuck under our umbrella. And
I do teach my clients that I train and mentor that they should, even if they hate doing a specific thing, like let's say phone or emailing or whatever that they can outsource, I tell them, do it a few times, not just learn about it, but you have to do it to retain the memory of it, because you want to have it under your belt so that if you're outsourced or whoever you do have somebody, you can rely on yourself.
That's right. That's right. That's right. And also, do it just to learn something. I mean, every Sunday, I sit back, I put everything aside, and this is one of the reasons why I don't do the live chat on Sunday. I sit down and I try to learn something new that I've never done before. Even if I'm only going to do it once, it's just to get it to work and go, oh, well, look what I did. And then sometimes we turn around and ask Carrie Monday morning, hey, Carrie, guess what I figured out what I could do? Hey, now we're going to do this and this and this and this. And yeah, it's like even Carrie goes, my God, you got like 1,000 ideas going through your head.
I think you do a lot of brainstorming. Yeah, that's true.
Hey guys, can I jump in a sec? Can I jump in a sec? I just want to give you a quick update in regard to the cloaking topic and the question that Belinda had, whether or not the Mardox site could be cloaked and you would still be able to get the person that you referred through that. And the answer is, at least with Batmo, I know you can, because I just did a test during this chat and set up a cloaked link on a browser I've never used that has no cookies on it for Mardox, and they've all been cleared of everything else that might reference Mardox. And it did indeed go to my page.
Oh,
then
yes, it will.
Thank you, Ernie.
Hold on, Ernie. It will go through. But there's some companies like company XYZ as a traffic exchange, when they see it's cloaked, they'll refuse it.
Okay, yeah, and that was my next point, is that why would you, kind of answering the question, why would you cloak? People will cloak to protect their affiliate link. And
the same reason for masking.
Yeah, and most traffic exchanges don't have a problem with that. But if you're trying to do something that's going to be SEO, that's going to be SEO affected, say you want to get this thing in the search engines, want to get it moving up and all that, then you're not cloaking. But you're only cloaking in those instances where you do not want your full information out there, and also you can also it also shortens your link so that if you have it in the mail, you can cloak it. And some companies insist on you not using their link when you send
you can't
else to your mailing list.
Yeah, because it burns out the domain name. Like everybody promoting Mardox.com and not their own. There's a reason why now there's nelsonbuck.mardox.com. Ernie, what's yours, Ernie? What's your username?
Pardon me. What's my eBiz team?
eBizteam.mardox.com. That's the one you got set up, right?
I just simply use my full name, Belinda Condell, to brand me instead of using.
No, but I mean at Mardox. Your username is what at Mardox?
Belinda Condell.
Okay, so yours Belinda will become when it gets set up, belindacondell.mardox.com, and that will be your new landing page, your new affiliate page for Mardox. And
I used to do fictitious names, but I learned to brand my name and then do fictitious. That's why I like to mask, because not only does it shorten the name so people can remember, like if you have a business card or something like that, but this way you can do your own SEO control to get it into the search engines as well.
Yeah.
And here's the other thing too, is that for those of you that are dropping in on this site, and if you aren't already an upgraded member of Mardox, how many companies will do what Nelson just offered? Will take and help you set up your domain so that it will forward to the your Mardox page.
That's it. And no, not very many will do it. And I gotta say, I won't do it for a free member, obviously. I do have my limits. And in this offer, get a hold of us, open a support ticket, and I'll set it up. I'll sit down with you on the phone and I'll set it up with you one-on-one. I got no problem with that at all.
Is there any way that I could keep my domain registered where I pay it cheaper but still use
all you have to do is change your name server addresses to my name servers, and when somebody goes to xyz.com, which belongs to you, the registrar stays the way it is. It's just your registrar is going to point to my server, and then my server will pick it up and go, oh yeah, this is xyz.com, and now they want xyz.com to point to this page on this same server. So that's easy. That's super simple to do.
But I can still keep pay for my domain at the same site that I bought it from.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
we're a domain registrar because about 15 years ago we became a Two Cows domain affiliate or a domain registrar.
Yeah.
And I don't usually promote the domain registration service, but when I see someone's going to be a good client, I offer the service, and we go from there. But I don't make it a point to. I don't have 100,000 domains registered through me. I'm
Right.
tiny. But it is a service that I can provide, because we do have members that say, well, I don't know where to go to register it. Can you do it? And I say, yeah, sure, no problem.
And here's another great question that we can bring up in a future chat, perhaps tomorrow, is regarding when you use your set up your accounts with different programs, whether you should use a generic name or whether you should use your own name, and when not to, and the advantages and disadvantages.
That's right. Yeah, we could do that.
Like mine for Mardox, I think I said it was eBiz Team, but it's actually Success Online. But I use not one Success Online for ease of memory. But some people prefer to brand it and put their own name in it.
Yeah.
We could talk about that. That'd be a good topic for future.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done both ways. That's why I chose. I think it's a personal preference, really.
Yeah, it is. But you got to remember too. Now, every time you create a new name to promote, and I've seen members do this where every week they got a new name to promote. That's not good either. Every time you do that, you're cutting your resources in the number of the entities that you want to promote. Same thing as a business. A business owner that owns McDonald's is going to promote McDonald's. He's not going to go start becoming a Wendy's or a Burger King, or he's going to focus just on McDonald's, and that's it. Too many people like me. I used to do Nelson Buck and Mardox. Now it's Mardox, and my Nelson Buck one is my offshoot, my secondary. So I still got 80% of my resources going towards Mardox and 20% to my personal name.
Nelson, there are a couple affiliate programs I had joined, like ClickBank. Now, I don't promote ClickBank, but when I joined it like years ago, they don't let you use your whole full name, Belinda Condell. So I had to shorten it to Belinda 73, but there was only a couple, and that's only because I didn't have a choice.
Right.
But majority of them are definitely all the same.
Right, and then when somebody came across your username, they didn't realize it was you, because it was Belinda 73. It was somebody else.
Well, actually, I didn't promote ClickBank stuff.
Yeah. Well,
look
at Carrie. You got Carrie Foster on the videos, and she was talking in chat the other day on Skype, and the guy says, "Hey, wait a minute, are you the same Carrie as in the videos?" So that's a sign right there. You use the same name. Use your name. It's the easiest name to use. That person realized, he put two and two together, and caught on, and that's the same Carrie.
Mm-hmm.
Now she had value and clout in that conversation versus if she was Carrie in the video and Mary Sue on chat.
Right.
I think that's especially important when you're into social groups or forums too, to use something that's a clear identifier of who you are. So many people, we all want to protect our privacy, but quite frankly, when you're in business, you've got to brand yourself somehow. Even if you're using a pseudonym, people need to know who you are.
That's right.
Honestly, hackers can find out your real info whether you use a fictitious name or not anymore. So that's why I don't worry about it. I use my real name because know and trust factor, always important.
I scared the living bejesus when we got hacked over a year ago. We had a kid that hacked our system, and he blatantly said, "You can't find me. I'm a hacker. Good luck." But within an hour, I had called his house, and I said, "Yeah, I'm looking for a kid using a computer. I'm thinking it's an 11-year-old." And the father on the phone said, "Just a second." And then he turned. I think he tried to muffle the phone, but he went, "Jeremy!" And I think that kid was in trouble. And I said, "Look, I'm not going to press any charges, but if he does that again, I am going to have to file charges." Hey guys, let's wrap it up. It's been an hour. Again, so we have the let's post it up again on the screen here so our member can see it. That way our member can't say we're not promoting his product or service. We have John Smith from Med Cruises Yacht Charter, who is the winner of this month's coffee mug. So John, like I said in the beginning of the video, you're going to get a private message on YouTube. Make sure to answer it. Tell us your phone number and address, and we're going to mail that cup off to you ASAP. Even faster if we can. So that's the winner for November 2016. December 2016, there's going to be two winners of two $25 Amazon gift cards. So it's $50 in prizes going out this time. So two winners are going to win. Two winners are each going to win one $25 Amazon gift card for December. So get into our YouTube channel, subscribe to it, like, and comment. You have to do this. If you don't comment or like and subscribe, you're not eligible. So make sure you do that. And I'm saying that because I'm seeing people comment but they're not subscribed. So you got to do all three parts. Subscribe, 1. 2 is click the like button. You have to do it, and put a comment in. If you miss one of those 3, you cannot win. It's simple as that.
Do what I do. Go back to every single video and do all 3 like I did.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Belinda came pretty dang close, I think. She must have. The percentage must have been high. Belinda did it. Ernie did it. I know our person named T did it. So a whole bunch of people did that. They went, I think Ernie went all the way back to the very first video.
No.
I did.
No, but even Ernie did. Ernie went right back to the very first video on our channel. He took about an hour to do everything. He really wants to win. I think I
didn't do that. That wasn't me, but it's a good idea.
It is. Yeah.
I did it. I think he's mixing you up with me because I was the one who did all that.
Yeah, go back. You'll see Ernie's in there too, and so is John, and a whole bunch of others. It's a whole bunch.
Oh, yeah, they started to afterwards, but I did it first.
But it's all good. But now keep in mind now, it start from December 1st and on, because the next pull is all the people in December. So that it doesn't really matter if you go all the way back to the beginning. November is good.
Oh, okay. I did all the way back because I didn't know where to.
Yeah.
Well, I figured why not? What the heck?
Well, no, because if we go all the way back to the beginning, in 3 years from now, we're going to keep pulling from the very beginning. We're going to have people winning from the very beginning that are not even watching anymore.
I did it from October. That's the ones I saw anyway.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. So now do them from December. You too, Ernie.
And me and Ernie will be fighting over Xbox.
Yep, that's it. Well, yeah, we've got to do an Xbox giveaway. We don't know when, but it'll be 2017. We'll do an Xbox giveaway or something like that, because that's really popular. Or we'll go even further. Mid 2017, we'll give away one of the newest phones. I say that one of the new iPhones must be coming out around June, July.
I take Android, so
well, there you go. That. So we'll plan something out for that. But every month we'll give something away. But subscribe, like, and comment. Have to do those 3. There's 3 steps you have to do, and they're almost all in order. The subscribe button, the like button is just below that, and the comment below that. Okay, so this was the daily live chat for Mardox.com for November 30th, 2016. We're going to be here again tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We had myself, Nelson Buck, Carrie Foster, Ernie Geeting, and Belinda Condell. So that sound about right, guys?
Mm-hmm.
You guys want to say bye?
God bless and goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye, everybody.
There we go. We'll see you guys tomorrow.